Hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. So tonight I have an interesting topic. I haven't done one of these for a while, and I like doing these actually. So 5 ways to control your emotions. Now, I tell you what, I definitely sometimes have to control my emotions. I feel like I've done well over the past few years, especially compared to my beginning years, if you would. But I feel like I've improved, I've grown. Jenny, how are you? Welcome, good to see you. So I feel like I have grown in controlling my emotions, but I tell you what, I'm a definite work in progress. I do need to work on my emotions sometimes a little more than I should. And I got 5 of these guys for you. And I tell you what, number 2 and 3 are probably my favorites. And number 4 is probably, I'm gonna admit it, number 4 is probably the one that I gotta maybe work on sometimes. So let's get into them, right? So 5 things that will help you control your emotions. The first thing is this, and this is one that I had to really work on, and I feel like I'm pretty good at it by now. There's only a couple things that would shake me up, but number 1 is never take anything personal. And I tell you, I had to work on this for a long time because I was one of those people that took a lot of things actually personal. I used to think it's all about me, right? And I remember one time at one of my jobs, somebody told me, I don't remember who it was, but I remember somebody in upper management said something to me like, it's not all about you, Sean. The world doesn't revolve around you. I don't know what the context was, but this always kind of stuck with me for some reason. So never take anything. Does it sound fuzzy? Sounds a little fuzzy. Is that better? Maybe the speaker. Is that better? Hopefully it's better. So don't take anything personal. Okay? Don't take anything personal. Number 2. This is probably one of my favorite ones. And I don't want to say that I'm 100% in control of this one because I'm not. But can we agree since I definitely tried that. Oh, okay. Don't tell my secret. My mom used to say that to me. The world isn't around me. That's funny. The sound going in and out. Oh, I know why. I see it. I see the volume. Is that better? I hope that's better. I'm not sure. I'm doing the same thing as I was. But so the second one is this. I wouldn't say I'm in 100% control of this, but I definitely have. I'd say at least 50, maybe 60% under control. I can do pretty okay, and that is always control your facial expressions. Oh, that's so good. You've got to, when you're hit with something, you're hit with an insult. Nasser Khan, حال شما, احوال شما, it's so good to have you on. appreciates you. So imagine when you're hit with something, with an insult, with a thought, with a just something that shakes you up, you've got to control your facial expressions. You've got to carry that poker face, if you would. In poker, if you have a good hand, you don't want your face to tell everybody that you have a good hand, right? If you're having a good hand and you get all excited, you don't want that to show to the other players. It's the same thing when you're communicating with others and you're getting an insult or you're getting popped. You don't want to show your expression. You don't want to show your hurt, your pain, your anger, whatever it may be. You don't want to show it, right? So control your facial expressions. Number 3. I told you number 2 and 3 are my favorites. Number 3 is also my favorite, and this is a good one. This that's funny. My mom didn't have. Yeah. I know many people who don't have a good poker face. So number 3 kind of goes along with number 2, but here's how number 3 plays out. Number 3 is don't react to insults, but never forget them. Don't react to insults, but never forget them. You know, being in the space that I am, in network marketing, direct sales, completely changing directions, if you would, and being here, I can tell you, I've taken a lot of insults, like a lot. And I'm June, how are you? Welcome, good to see you. I've taken a lot of insults, and the thing is this, it's not gonna stop, right? It's not gonna stop. And I had to be okay with that. So I had to be okay with that, and I had to be able to just kind of brush it off, right? And I really had to work on that. That's something that I really had to work and just embrace it. What else am I gonna do? Punch everybody that insults me? Can't do that, right? So you might as well embrace it, you know. So embrace the insults and don't let your face show it. Don't let the reactions show off on your face, right? Is it? What's going on? Are you not hearing me well? What's happening here? You guys are not hearing me okay? It is extra noise. What is extra noise? Can you hear me or not hear me? Wait, why is there 2 microphones down here? Is that better? Is that better? I just changed something. I have no idea what I changed, but is that better? Oh my goodness. I can hear you, but it's fuzzy. It's not better right now? Oh, that's crazy. No. Okay, worse. Is that better? Oh. Is that better? No? Okay, see, I just dropped the phone. Hold on. Okay, can you guys hear me now or no? Oh boy. Keep going. Yeah, I probably should not deal with technology right now. I wonder why it's fuzzy though. It's gonna drive me crazy. Why? Got worse. Oh no. Better. You guys are awesome. Yes, I have no idea what you guys are responding to. You realize that, right? That's awesome. Oh, it's better now? What? Oh, I know. Wait. Okay. I'm lost. All right. Well, I'm gonna continue because this was not. Oh, by the way, you like the gear? This may be the outfit for tonight's skit. Oh, it's good now? Okay, thank goodness. It's perfect. I didn't even do it. Okay. Well, anyway, okay, so let's review. Five things, 5 ways to control your emotions. Number 1 is don't take anything personal. You got to go back and circle back, watch the replay. Number 2 is, yeah, it's, okay. This skit is a tough skit, okay? Because, gear, yeah. Oh no, I just dated myself. That's horrible. This skit is a tough skit because it's got a really thick accent and the words are mumbled. And if you ever saw one of my good night skits with the little kid that that mumbles like words like randomly, that was a tough one because I had to memorize the whole mumbling. But yeah, this one is that plus the thick accent. So we'll see. We'll see if we get it done. But yeah, so number 1, don't take anything personal. Number 2, one of my favorites is control your facial expressions. And number 3, don't react to any insult, but don't forget them, right? Number 4 is one that it was a little confusing for me, but I'll break it down the way I think it. And I know I got to work on this sometimes. And it says, if you react to ladies, you're weak. Now, in my book, what that means is that because I've talked about reactions versus response. So if you're reacting, you're reacting out of anger and emotions, and that shows weakness. We've talked about that. Anger shows weakness, and so that I know that I gotta work on that sometimes, sometimes, and sometimes, and so. But I want to take that a little bit further because if you ever react to stuff, if you kind of see the flow between all these, they have kind of a theme between all of them, right? It's the reacting to things. So if you're reacting to things, that means you're basically not evaluating the whole situation and you're just jumping out based on the first emotion that hits you, which is usually anger or pain or hurt. Those who are angry are usually hurt the most, right? So that kind of goes hand in hand together. So if you're reacting versus responding, when you respond, what that means is that you take the information, you take it in, you let it marinate, you break it down, you evaluate it, and then you respond with something intelligent and smart, right? Versus reacting and, being out of control. So that's how I take it. And number 5, the last one, is positive self-talk. Say your name, and then right after it, say you can do it. That's simple. So I walk around and I tell myself #comeback story, right? That's what I keep telling myself probably about 30 times a day, right? #comeback story. Because my whole weight journey, I've had a rough week, gone down in weight again. So it's all about working out. It's tough, because I have no stamina, doing things is kind of sometimes rough. So I keep telling myself what the #comeback story, #comeback story. That just keeps playing in my head over and over and over again, reminding myself that, hey, listen, it's about the comeback. It's not about the part that you got stuck. It's about the comeback, right? So positive self-talk, however you do it, right? You can say your name and then say, I can do it, or I'm enough, or whatever that you gotta plug in, and whatever you plug in is the one that you gotta work on, right? I mean, that's just kind of the truth, right? So if I'm plugging that in, hashtag comeback story, what does that mean? The comeback story is ended? No, it means I'm working on it, right? So it's the same thing here. When you're saying something like, well, when you say I can do it, which means what? Like you're going to work on it and getting that done. It's not like it's done, right? So whatever you say, your name, and I can do this, and the whatever comes after that is what you're working on. So that's a really big point I want you to focus on. So don't take stuff personal. I've worked on this very hard. Rarely, it's extremely rare for me that somebody would say something and I would take it personal. I've developed that rhino skin. It's really rare. It's really rare, but it does happen, right? So I'm working on that too. Control your facial expressions, which I love that. Don't react to the insults. You know, in fact, I would say, like I said, embrace them because it's coming. It's gonna be there, and yeah, if you react to ladies, you're weak. I love that, and you know, this is an ancient. Oh my goodness, ancient. Why can't I say that word? Ancient, old. You get it. Old, old scroll, if you would. So back then, I think it was just it was because men were so reactive to women, right? But nowadays, I mean, women are so reactive to men too, man. You gotta watch out, you know. So I would throw both in there now. But back then, it was just because men were so reactive to women, and they were so women were so submissive, right, to what have you. So, but nowadays, you gotta throw like all that in there because men could be tough too, you know, men, women, both of them. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value out of this. Drop one takeaway. You're stubborn. Yeah, wait, hold on. I gotta read these. Are women different from men? Women didn't count back then. That's very true. Women didn't. You know, women. Well, in my country right now, there's a revolution for women to take control. So it's continued over the years. So absolutely. So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, inspiration, some value out of this. Drop one takeaway from this live up below. Let this feed grow, and I appreciate you guys. You know, I'll drop this before I go. My last night's skit, I've been wanting to do this skit for a long time. This is one of my favorite skits, right? And I never thought about stitching the original video with it. Man, I've got so many compliments on that video, and it's probably because it's not me and it's the girl in the video, and I don't know that girl. Just let everybody know that, because some people have asked, like, you know, I don't know who that is. So I stitched the video, but I think if it's gonna be a duel like that, then you know, I'll probably stitch it like that so I get popular. But anyway, she had like, what I saw, she had like 2.4 million views. I had like, I don't know, 200 something. I got some ways to go. Anyway, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love, tag a couple people, share it like you care. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with Side Gig Sean. I'm gonna love all the comments, you know that. I'll go do it right now. I'll go do it right now. Did you message me? Who's that girl? Oh no, I've gotten some messages. Who's that girl? Like, I got. Oh my God, that's hilarious because I have no idea. But she is great at some of her skits. Like, it's so good. It's so good. So I love her skits. She's really talented. But that's funny because you're not the only one who asked me who's the girl. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.